is up, guys? Gunslinger Dust here, and in this video I'm going to show you a very simple cobblestone generator. You've probably seen like a million of these videos, but the thing that separates this one apart is that it's kind of semi-automatic, and by that I mean it does not actually require any redstone at all. However, you can set this up in a way that you can be away from keyboard, you can walk away, and it's kind of running on its own. And if there's noise in the background, sorry, that's my son. But anyway, it only requires 5 basic tools. You might need a few of these things, but overall it only requires a few materials. So you need a bucket of lava, a bucket of water, slab. I chose stone brick. I guess you could choose cobblestone slab or whatever. A pickaxe. I just have diamond because I was in creative. I'm not going to try to hide it, but you know, you would do this probably in survival, because if you're looking to collect a lot of cobblestone, yes, you can go into the dungeons, but then you also run the risk of, facing all the monsters, or just, this method, you can just set it up and walk away and it will run in the background. So what we need to do first is we need to create our little, the box that we're going to use for this endeavor. So let's go ahead and grab some more dirt. I actually probably should have put like 64 in my inventory. Now I feel like a fool, but oh well, it is what it is. And we're gonna set this up in a way that we have kind of 2 entrances, and you need to do this in an area where you actually have some room. And the thing is that like when you create this cobblestone generator, you've probably seen it where you pour water on one side and you pour lava on the other, and they kind of coalesce, and that is how babies are made. No, that is actually how it's made. Well, we're going to do that in the typical sense. So, usually you have a cobblestone generator that looks kind of like this, actually, and they don't tell you to use half slabs, but I'll show you why we're doing this in a minute. So then you would break this, and then it should fall in there. Let's go ahead and make sure I did it right. Sometimes I'm just an idiot and I get it wrong. Yeah, so I did do it wrong. Okay, cool. So the hole actually needs to be on the side of the water, not the side of the lava. I don't know how to spell apparently, oh yeah, that's hilarious, Ben. Okay, so we actually need to just cover this up, and we will leave that. So, what am I missing? I think I have everything. Okay. So, anyway, you would put, water with the block on this side. You would put the lava over here because you don't want it to turn into that. So, let's see. I think we're good now. So, once you have this set up, let's switch it back over. Survival. Okay. So, let's pick it. Just make sure. Okay. And you see how it fell into this little pocket? That is the whole point. So, this in and of itself is a common cobblestone generator, but there's a reason that I chose slab and not, a normal block, and I'll show you why. So, once you're over here and you have that, you're going to dig out this little pocket so that the water flows out. And we're going to actually bring it over here. So we're going to dig all this out. Okay. So now we have our, the water flowing. Now, something I noticed about, water, items in water, is that sometimes they get caught in this little pocket. And if you are not, like within 1 block of this, the items, like if I just throw this in here, it should just stay in there. Sometimes it pops up, sometimes it doesn't. You can see that it shows that it's there, but it doesn't give it to me. It could just be that I'm lagging, but I think it's just that because it's more than a block away, or about a block away. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to carve this out, and we're going to put a slab here. Now if I throw something down, it should come back to me because it's less than a block away. So now we have a slab in the ground and a slab here. So you will ultimately need at least 2 slab. On the end with the water, you can put a normal block. That's fine. But I just did slab for this, for this exercise. Now, the reason that I chose slab is because you can stand here and you can actually mine this block as it comes up. So we can keep doing this. And yes, some of the blocks will fall, end up top. You know, that kind of sucks or whatever, but it is what it is. But you'll notice that as I'm sitting here doing this, you know, the cobblestone will fall into the pocket. Whatever ones don't burn up, I guess, by the lava. And they'll start to fall into the pocket and they will start coming down. And you can see them coming around here. And yeah, so that now we have cobblestone in our inventory. Now it shows 64, so I'll just put this this stack here so that you can see that it will increase as you can see, you know, we just got another one. So you just keep doing this. Now you're probably like, okay, well, how is this semi-automated? Well, first off, you will need a decent pickaxe. So diamond is obviously best. If you have diamonds to spare, great. If not, you know, do with what you've got. If anything, you can just do this and you know, leave it until the pickaxe breaks and then come back. So if you need to leave it for like, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, you could just set it up. And the beauty of this is like, one, that we're mining over this slab, so even if I hold the mouse down, it's not going to break anything else because I've angled it so that it's not touching any other block, so I don't have to worry about breaking extra blocks. The second thing is that because we have the slab underneath us, it's going to bring us those blocks, okay? So we don't have to go out and we don't have to get like a piston or anything to keep shoving it over here. We don't have to get a hopper to have it drop into, nothing like that. You know, it's coming to us, so it's very simple, very simple. And the last way, you know, the way that we make this semi-automated, the easiest way you can do this is go to options, go to controls, and set up your attack button as something that you can just kind of automate. So a button that you don't normally use, so like maybe question mark or slash or whatever you want to put. Or we don't want to do that. Sorry, that's a bad one. Let's do a period. Okay. So let's see if it still has streaming. That's not what we want. Inventory. Yeah, it doesn't show the other one, so I think we're okay. Oh, slash. Okay, so it didn't override it. Okay, cool. So period. Let's do period as an example, and we're done. So then we'll go back to game, and now period. Now we just set up the mouse and hold period, right? So we don't have to even hold the mouse. This is actually a lot easier. Now, if you can set this to a button you don't care about, and then reset the default afterwards. You know, you could set it to say spacebar or whatever. And then afterwards you could just reset to default and put it back. And by doing this, you can easily just hold this down and let all these blocks come to you, and you can actually walk away from your keyboard. And if your pickaxe breaks, you don't even have to worry about, you know, breaking other blocks, because these blocks have nowhere else to go. And if you want to make this a little more efficient, you could put, you know, sides. You could put like a side here so you don't walk off or something, or you could put sides along here just to make sure that the blocks don't jump. You could put sides up on the top, across here. If you don't know what I'm saying, like, you can put, you know, some blocks here so that when you are creating this, you know, it kind of has to fall into the pocket. So you can kind of close it in and it will drop through. Whatever, you know, that's just if you want to get fancy with it. But yeah, that's it. That's it for my semi-automatic cobblestone generator breaking method. Again, this is 1.7.5. I assume that this works with most versions, at least probably the most recent of the last year. But I would think that it works with most versions. Hopefully it does, you know, because it's a very simple method. I mean, the slab, the pickaxe, the iron for the buckets, you know, all that stuff takes maybe an hour to collect. And then once you have it, you could just easily set one of these up and just collect a whole bunch of cobblestone for your house, and you know, you'll have enough materials in like an hour or so. You know, you just keep coming back to it every 5 to 10 minutes if you don't have a decent axe, or you know, you just have to run through a bunch of axes. And that's it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, you know, we're gonna have a ton of more Minecraft videos and stuff coming out. And that is it for this tutorial. See you guys.